Could have found a better way. Hey internet, it is Monday again. I'm just gonna apologize in advance because I'm really tired today. I didn't get very much sleep last night. If I'm not energetic enough today, if I'm not flying around like I usually am, that's why. And so I'm sorry if this is subpar to what you've come to expect from me. But anyway, let's get down to it. My weekend was awesome. How was your weekend? Good? Not as great as mine. Friday evening, Keith, the Keith that you all know, and Sierra, who Cursive has introduced you to many times, they came down and partied with us for the weekend, so what more can you ask for, right? So Friday night, that Friday night that they did show up, we hung out at the Student Center, who always throws these awesome action-packed activities as an alternative to going to get drunk. So we played a mad game of bingo, many a mad game of bingo. They were giving away some decent prizes too, like $50 gift card to Best Buy, a couple 25s to Target, and of course, Sierra wins 2 of them. $50 to Best Buy, 25 to Target, while I sit in the dust and get nothing. After that, they showed The Informant. The guys watched it. Sierra and I were kind of tired, so we came back and we were going to watch Mean Girls, and that was that. Next day, slept in. Saturday, what'd we do? Went to the mall Saturday. Sierra is the best person in the world to shop with because she picked out this awesome shirt for me. $10 at Ragstock, and it's perfect. I love it. Of course, it wouldn't be a Luke shirt without me spilling toothpaste on it within the first 3 minutes I'm wearing it, so approved. Yeah, and she got a really cool sweater too, so it was a good day at the mall, even though it took us like 5 hours to get there. What did we do Saturday after that? Saturday night, we played some insane Phase 10. I've never played Phase 10 before, but it was huge. It was like a 3-hour block of Phase 10, all of us. It was awesome. After that, ordered some pizza, and then we came back here and watched some Degrassi because Sierra loves Degrassi just like I do, and it's the best. I love it. And so we laid around watching Degrassi, and then that was Saturday. Sunday came along, and it was just cuddle overload. Sunday was cuddle overload day, and we just slept in late and just like dragged ourselves to brunch and then crawled back into bed. A couple hours later, we went and got ready for the day and took some showers, and then crawled back into bed. And then a few hours later, everybody forced us out of bed so we could go to Applebee's. That was kind of like the swan song of the weekend. It was supposed to be. They were just gonna head out after that. Then you know what? They decided it was just too late, so we came back here, did some homework, crawled back into bed. They left this morning. Just a super happy weekend. But you don't have to trust me about the weekend because a picture is worth 1,000 words plus. Here's me looking scary and Sierra looking adorable. How about another one with me looking scary and Sierra looking cute again? And one more, purple overlay this time, me cheesing out looking scary, and Sierra's just gorgeous. I don't know, I just think I'm the least photogenic person in the entire world. Like everyone else, just perfect in pictures, not me. Terrible. It might have to do with this smile. I mean, you guys have seen the bite, right? Like, gap. Should I learn to smile with just like a toothless smile? Like, that's not gonna work. I'm screwed. Whatever. I love my weekend. And it is December now. This is my first video in December, so like I promised, I'm going to show you guys all of the beard submissions I got for No Shave, so you guys can rate them, pick your favorite, and see who did grow the best beard this No Shave November. It's a really good turnout this November, really good turnout this year. I got 2 submissions, one of them being GQ. Here we go, Shirtless Brandon. And another GQ fan, Tyler Knack. So you see, you guys got a really tough decision ahead of you. You got a lot of competitors here. You got a lot of talent flowing in and out, so just pick your favorite. I'll tell you my favorite next week. This idea really didn't turn out very well. Alright, so despite that good idea gone bad, I'm going to try to end on a high note, give you guys some quality answers to the questions from last week. Keith asked us to tell a time when we really got someone good, when we really scared somebody very bad to tell about it. Honestly, I'm always the one getting scared. Everybody always scares me, and knowing that I'm a super jumpy person and then it's just going to be easy. Like the time Robs was talking about, that was so scary. Their house was haunted. It wasn't. I don't believe it was Rob's. It was too scary. There was also another time that nobody mentioned. Connor probably would have mentioned it if you'd not had problems with this video. Like we were going to sleep in a tent in their backyard. They had me convinced that somebody was in there and like, whoa, scary. Like, but I've never scared anyone. The only thing I can think of where I've ever scared someone was when I scared myself. Okay? Like, I was in my house alone. My parents were out of town. This was like middle school. My house is haunted, but it was more haunted back then. the different stories. There was a ghost in my house, okay? If I would have known it was a ghost at the time, I would have been a bit more content, like, nothing he can do to me. But at the time, I didn't know it was a ghost in my house, so I thought, oh, this could be like a killer, right? I had Keith on the phone, I had myself locked in my room, I'm freaking out. Keith's just like, okay, dude, just go out your window and we'll come pick you up. So I was like, okay. I pull my blinds up, and there's someone staring right back at me outside the window, and I'm just like, whoa! And I like fall off my bed, because I'm so scared. And it was just my reflection. Yeah. The most I've ever scared someone was when I scared myself with my reflection as my house was haunted. Beat that. Rob's asked a nice question this week. I liked Rob's questions. I always like Rob's questions. He said, if you back at home and your house was on fire, what would you save? 5 things you would save. I'm gonna pull a Brandon and just assume my family's got out alright. So, don't need to save that. First of all, I'm gonna save my fish tank because I love my fishies. If you guys want to see him again, you haven't seen him for a while. There's little Goku. There's little Tasha, and they're so in love you don't even know. So I'd save my fish tank. I was thinking, like, what else am I gonna save? What else has real sentimental value? What else do I love? And I love my futon, so I'm gonna save my futon. Rob's never gave any specifics like we have to be able to carry it. No, I'm saving my futon because I sleep better on that thing than anything else, and I get awesome dreams on that futon. I'm also gonna save my computer, not a laptop. No, I'm not high tech like that. This tower, just a beast. And it's got like my life on it. So I'm gonna save my computer too. That's 3 things. I'm gonna save all of my clothes. If you don't watch my personal channel, you don't know how many clothes I have. Those are full of clothes, and that's full of clothes. And I got wonder hangers to make things happen, so I'm gonna save all of these clothes because I love my clothes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. I need one final one. Usually I would save B2. You guys have seen Bananas in Pajamas, I'm sure. I have like this B2 stuffed animal. Stuffed banana thing. It's not even stuffed. It's like this big. I sleep with him every night because he's awesome. But right now, Sierra has him. So I am not going to save B2 because he's safe with Sierra. And so with B2 safe, cuddled up in Brookings in Sierra's arms, I don't need to save him. But I do need to save this little hippo because this little hippo is Sierra's. Isn't he adorable? Look at him. You have to save this hippo. You can't leave this guy to burn in a fire. That's cruel. So I'll save this hippo. So I'm gonna save fish, futon, clothes, computer, and the hippo. Connor did not have a question last week because he had some computer problems and couldn't upload. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Alright, and finally, Brandon got naked in public, asked us what our favorite wintertime activity was. Used to be snowboarding. Snowboarded from like 7th grade to sometime in high school, like 4 or 5 years. It was awesome, but I got bored with it. So, on a whim, never trying it, bought some ski boards, and you probably don't know what that is, so you should probably go to skiboardsonline.com right now and buy some. I went out a few times last year ski boarding, and it was a blast, so I cannot wait for a big snowfall. I just hope we get pounded over Christmas break so I can go back and just ski board my life away. I love ski boarding, and you should too. Finally, my question. It's kind of heavy this week, guys. Do you guys want to keep going with this GQ thing next semester? I know sometimes it just feels like such a chore. Ugh, I have to make a video today, but then other times it's like, oh, I really like what we have here. I thought I'd ask you now because I'm not sure if next week or the week after is going to be my last video. I don't know if I want to keep going through finals week. So I thought I'd ask you now so I'd have some time for some feedback. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to keep going or not into next semester? Personally, I think, at least at first, we should give it a bit of a break because everyone's going to have all new schedules and all new classes, and everything might not work out the same. So get some time, get settled into your classes, you know, see how much free time you're actually going to have, see if we have to throw around the days at all, and then maybe jump into it if we have some time. So there's my answer. What's yours? I love you, GQs. I love my weekend. Hi, Sierra. Bye-bye.